Are you a Ferrari fan? And are you a Lewis Hamilton fan? And if you are the one who became a Ferrari fan when Lewis Hamilton joined the team, then this video is not meant for you. This video is meant for those car lovers who love Ferrari for what it is. Then I'm bringing this all new Ferrari Roma Spider for you. Let's check out the newest of Ferrari convertible. Welcome to Fly. As you may be aware, Ferrari had a very big agreement with Lewis Hamilton to join their team. This has become they are the most successful Formula One team ever. Moreover that, they're also very passionate about making sports cars. And if you think and believe their rare mid-engine cars are the choice for the richest of the world, no. Most of the richest guys use their GT car, which is front engine rear wheel drive, and it's been mostly the V12s. The cars like the Ferrari California and Portofino was one of the choice of the biggest money makers in the world. And this Roma is a successor of those two models. But there are two differences. Like California and Portofino, this doesn't have a hard top, but it's a soft top convertible. And it has shedded 4 cylinders. Now it's a V8 here in the hood, producing 620 HP of power. Let's check out, will this Roma Spider retain their amazing GT heritage? I don't know how many of you know that this prancing horse of Ferrari is actually the same horse in Porsche logo. Surprised? Okay, so if you don't know, I'll explain. The Porsche's logo have the horse from their province flag, which is Stuttgart flag. During the World War time, Italian Air Force fighter hit the Stuttgart with bombs, and he celebrated his success by painting the same horse on his fighter jet, which is what Ferrari borrowed and used in their logo. I mentioned about this story to tell you that Ferrari always inspire from the fighter jets and aircraft to design their cars. And they make their car not retro, they make it modernized. And with this Roma also you can see a lot of curves which are derived from aircraft, and aerodynamics plays a big role for that. So this curve on the hood, especially the center hub, is inspired from some of the aircraft. The front with the shark face is also derived from flight. There's a very thin, very aggressive light over here. There's a mesh grille over there and a carbon fiber lip spoiler. You can see the Ferrari logo placed here, which is again on the grille, which is for cooling the V8 here. And on the side, you can see beautifully carved front fender and logo is placed here. There's a 20-inch wheel in the front, whereas the rear is a 21-inch. You can see the body is carved in a way that it flows flawlessly, and aircraft-like finish you can see on the hip formation also, or in the hip. And these lines are very mild, but it plays a big role in the aero. And the rear is also very aggressive with very short, very twin tail light and quad exhaust with a heavy diffuser like bumper over here. There's a small boot occupied here, which is manually operated. If you want to keep some small bags can be done, otherwise it's not good for your weekend luggage. But again, for a person like this, their luggage will be carried in a separate van. The Ferrari logo is placed again here on a carbon fiber lip spoiler, which can be activated on a higher speed. And in this case, with the special color, there's a special color on the roof also, which is matching very well. It's not contrasting, it's matching very well. Basically, it's a very strong, progressive design. We've got very aggressive feel, and I really like it. But some people, I don't know how they feel it. Please do comment and let me know whether you like this design or you have any other Ferrari which is your favorite in the design aspect. This Ferrari logo is the key to this plushy interior. As I mentioned, they always cast very modern interior rather than retro. You have a lot of modern elements. First of all, I feel it's two cockpit merged into one. The passenger and the driver get two cockpits, and the driver is having amazing view from here. It's like a cockpit only. Of modern cars, I really love Ferrari's steering wheel. It looks like a Formula One steering wheel. Most of the controls are over here, even the ignition, start and stop button, the drive mode selection, even the infotainment can be controlled here with some touch function, which is a bit confusing at the time. It's not haptic, but the turn indicators is also over here. You can drive car without taking your hand if you are really used to this. There's a carbon fiber element on the steering. It's a flat bottom steering with a leather wrapping. It's having great grip. There's a huge paddle shift, which is again a attractive element in most of the Ferraris. Even if you're spinning out, you don't miss out your gear lever so that you can control your car. There's two horizontal air vents, look amazing for this cockpit. And for this cockpit, there is a horizontally placed air vent with a center screen for the passenger to control the infotainment. There's another tablet-like screen over here to control your climate and the sound system, which is the dual sound system. But this look a bit odd for me and doesn't have that standout feel like another part of the interior. And the interior is covered with high quality Napa, black and tan color here, look amazing, details are awesome. On the center console, there is gear level selection mode, but you can also control the gears over here. There's a button to convert your top. You can top down the car in 13 seconds and can be done up to a speed of 50 km/h. There are few buttons over here on the doors, which is for the memory of the seat, and some of the touch button again continue here for the light and other functions. Even the mirrors are adjusted on touch. The entire interior is having a great finish and build quality is amazing. The seat is very supportive, proper two bucket seat in the front. There are two seats in the rear, which even I don't recommend for kids, but if you really want to take your kids out and if they are small kids, you can adjust your seat to an extent so that they can be accommodated there. But I would recommend you and your spouse or your pair will be the best in this car and it will be amazing. However, I would like to push it out from here and it's too hot to drive it converted right now. So I'll be folding the roof first, but let's check out the performance from the powertrain. So Ferrari GT was known for their V12 massive engines. Now it's been replaced by a 3.8 liter V8 which is twin turbo, producing more power, actually 620 HP and 740 Nm of torque. And it's mated to an 8-speed gearbox. The peculiarity is that this powertrain is placed below the front axle. The front of the engine is actually on the axle, front axle, and from there it starts the engine. So it's basically a front mid engine and all the cooling systems are placed over here. So there's a balance of weight over here. I know it's a powerful machine, but it has a GT character. But I got to know with the Roma, they are actually made it sportier. So let's check it out. So I've been having this Ferrari Roma Spider for the entire day. I'm on my way back. But you know what? This is when I'm enjoying the car the most, by dropping down the top. Become topless actually. But you know what? It's the only time I could actually experience some breeze on my hair. Otherwise, I was all with the hood up because of the heat and town, pollution, all these things. However, you know, as I mentioned, this is the GT. So it is meant to actually have a relaxed, enjoyable drive than to push. But it is great enough to push it. It's got 620 HP, which is quite enough. And I had done a few good drives, but there was no opportunity where I could actually push it above the legal limit. So it was all, but I was having a great time. First of all, getting a lot of eyeball attraction. Of course, the office time, traffic, a lot of people around, but this climate is quite decent where this small breeze, cool, that actually is tickling me on my experience. Wow. One thing I realized, the gearbox is so responsive, even on the upshift or downshift, it is so quick. The most practical thing is you don't have to bother about brushing your bottom nor the lips, because if you carefully take it, there's no scope of brushing the lip, there's no scope of having any inconvenience of brushing your bottom. And this feature, which is that mild hybrid system where it starts and stops, which increases the fuel efficiency. But why is it for Ferrari? I don't know. Wow. So when you grow your business to a next level, but you're still responsive businessman, there's no scope for you to blindfold the things, but you need some enjoyable time with your family or your spouse. This is one of the machines which can give you that. So this day with Ferrari, so when we get a Ferrari media car, we are always limited with some time and kilometers. Of course, I may not exceed the kilometer limits, but time limit is a problem when we want to shoot, plus we need to drive. If it's a hot sunny day, there's less scope for us to do more video. But however, with this last bit, wow. So finally, I can conclude I had a good drive, amazing experience, and I'm eager to have more such experience with the Roma, preferably on a coupe, because I feel it's more sportier, closer. But if you're really in a situation where you can enjoy the weather and atmosphere, definitely Spider is a great choice. Wow. This was it. Please do like and share the video. And if you're yet to subscribe, please do subscribe to the channel, and let's catch up next time.